Hey everybody, so today is a different video than I normally do. So part of what I've been wanting to do is sort of review-ish stuff, which is what I've been getting into a lot more recently. Obviously not really reviews like IGN or GameSpot type reviews, but review-ish type things, right? So today we are parkouring with Running Shadow, and it's not really parkour. The Steam page, let's go to the store page. One of its tags is adventure parkour, or adventure and then parkour and then RPG. That sounds kind of cool. It is a free-to-play game, so there are some aspects that a lot of you may not like. Personally, I don't mind free-to-play. I like free-to-play, and I understand that it's just a different type of model. But this game, on the surface, does it disgustingly. And it's pretty much the pay-to-win model. So my base character here is 100 health, 2 defense, and I don't get any rage per kill. I'm level 2. I literally just started the game, and so I came in, I popped into my character screen, and instead of like showing me like just my inventory, the first thing it starts showing me is purchase DLC. It shows me to purchase with like the in-game gold and what I've got to start to upgrade, but the first thing showed me was this outfits menu here, and it said DLC, purchase DLC. And so, like, I can buy this dragon shadow suit, which looks really cool. But it immediately gives me an extra 30 defense. So that's kind of bullshit. No, this one gives me 100. Like, okay, that's... and this one's, like, the only one... Oh, bonus to gold. Never mind. That one also gives you a pay-to-win mentality. So these look cool, but... why do they have to be pay to win? Why can't they just be cool looking outfits? And I understand kind of wanting to give your user base the feel of bang for their buck, which is understandable, but you can get bang for your buck in other ways. And it looking badass should just be cool on its own, not, oh sweet, I can look badass and have an extra 100 health at level 2. Curiosity, how much does this cost? Purchase DLC. Not that I'm gonna purchase it. Okay, the purchase button does not work. Oh, there it goes. No, that's item info. Okay, real quick then, looking on the Steam page, Dragon Shadow Suit, Moon Avenger, Treasure Hunter, Nightwind Suit. All the suits are $4.99. Fierce Retribution set $5.99. The Reaper set $10.99, and Bloody Reaper set $16.99. I don't know what the sets are. I would assume that it's maybe like weapons as well. Hopefully, it's a little bit more than just the armor, cosmetic armor. But I have a feeling that if it's more than just the cosmetic armors, well, half cosmetic armors, that is also like straight up just in-game gear, which is a little disgusting. But let's get into the game. The game is actually kind of fun in a pick-up-and-play mentality, which doesn't exactly work on a computer, but you'll understand what I mean when I get into the mission. I just did the tutorial mission, which was very basic, and I'm not really following the story. I don't know what the hell it does. When I zoom in, the game just automatically goes to the left. That's really weird. Like, I can't even center on the city. That's besides the point. So here is the game, pretty much. It's an endless runner, and the tags were parkour. Now, granted, the tags are user submitted, not necessarily developer or publisher submitted, but I wouldn't be surprised if they've had a bunch of people submit specific tags. Okay, so here's the actual RPG side. Endless runner until I just got my ass beat. Okay, really? I guess that's my introduction. Run, run, run. Look, here's your first battle. Dead. Excuse me? You encountered a powerful enemy, and you're quite lucky to have found the gauntlet. I don't understand the nature of this artifact, but it's capable of restoring the connection between the body and the soul, thereby bringing a person back from the dead. In fact, that's just what happened to you. You were killed and resurrected. Well, fuck you then, game. So, mission... I completed my first part of the mission, and now it just says exit. So it's not just like a basic Endless Runner. It's got a lot of detail, and granted, that's because I'm on a computer and not a mobile device. So it's got a lot of detail. In the first mission, it did this really cool thing where it kind of went side-scrolly, where a lot of Endless Runners are just look down this corridor and run. This game actually gives you a lot of landscape, a 16:9 ratio, but it's got, so it's kind of got 1 foot in the grave and 1 foot not in the grave. As your enemies get more dangerous, you will need better equipment to handle them. You can upgrade your current. So yeah, this is a cool, like, free-to-play game, especially if you kind of like Endless Runner games. And I don't hate Endless Runner games. I have a phone, had a phone that, you know, Galaxy S4, and it's a really nice phone. And I don't mind, you know, putting up an Endless Runner game. It's just a different type of game. You know what I mean? Like, it's not necessarily a hardcore game, even though this is like an RPG-ish, so it's kind of blending a little bit of those mechanics. You know, sometimes an Endless Runner's not that bad of an idea, or not that bad of a game, rather. It's just a free game, right? It's just another way to play a game. So that's kind of what I'm getting at. It's like the game is stuck going left. Like, I'm trying to go right so I can see what items can be found, but it keeps going back to left. So there's some bug. For some reason, it wants to go left. Don't know why. That's kind of also bullshit. So it's kind of sounding like I'm annoyed with this game, and I kind of am. But at the same time, I'm kind of having fun. It's kind of different. I like free-to-play games that they're just free. You don't have to pay any money if you don't want to, and you kind of just get an experience and fun. Not to mention, there's Steam achievements, and for me, that's kind of a bonus, since I'm kind of sort of an achievement whore. Ask Christina. That's totally a real thing, and a factor into why I start playing certain games. Oh, this game looks cool. This game looks cool. Which has Steam achievements? You automatically win. Just saying. All right, magic amulets help you to complete the mission faster. That's kind of slide guide. This amulet points out a weak spot in enemies' defenses and shows the direction of attacks ahead of time during the missions. That seems kind of broken. Golden magnet, the magic power of the magnet will attract coins, clusters. Okay, so some of this is like normal Endless Runner fare. Some of this is kind of like RPG fare, which is really cool. We're just gonna not do any of that. So it's really detailed here. Okay. Oh, okay. That's how a battle is won. Do I just press W for all of them? Oh no, down. Oh, okay. Wait a minute. I still pressed W by instinct, but I still ended up coming out of that alive. So yeah, I'm not against free-to-play games. I'm not against Endless Runner games or mobile-esque type games. I don't want to call them a baby game because I think that's a little too messed up. They're just a different type of game. You know, everybody can kind of like what they want to like. Now, granted, if I had a choice between this and like something like Fallout wins. But this is kind of like a cool, I'm bored. I don't really know what to play right now. There's this free-to-play game on Steam. Downloaded it. You know, it's only a couple 100 megabytes. I downloaded it in like 2 minutes, if that. And I didn't have to create an account. It just used my Steam account. I went straight in. Reward. You know, I'm instantly playing. I'm earning some rewards. I'm a little pissed off that it's a little sleazy in how it does its free-to-play model. But you know, if this was a game that somebody really loved and they've just pumped 20 hours into it and either wants to support the developer or wants to get a little bit of extra out of their game, $4.99 is not horrible to ask somebody of. For a suit, though, I probably would say like $2.99 personally. But if somebody, like, this was the game that they played for a couple of hours or 20 hours, you know, was getting Steam achievements, was having fun. I could see $4.99 in the grand scheme of things. It's not that bad. Granted, I could probably buy I could probably just buy a game for $4.99 and not a costume for $4.99. But you know what I mean? Like, whatever somebody wants to do is whatever. If you don't have enough money to buy the items you need, you can complete fraternity missions. There's always things to do in every location. Hint, additional missions are highlighted on the map in blue. Okay. So let's do, is this a repeat? If this is a repeat mission or a repeat location, I'm just going to skip ahead. Okay, this is. All right, so let me skip ahead back to the main menu. Let me complete this. I guess I could just exit out, but for some reason I actually want to beat it. Actually, now that I'm looking at it, I didn't talk, so I should have cut that out, but I didn't. It's different. So see, like there, I totally missed the gold, but I totally avoided that fight at the same time. Okay, this is the same area, but a different layout. So that's kind of cool. What? Oh, what the hell? That was different. So it is. Okay, I'm just kind of scratching my head. I'm trying to put this into words. It's a little bit more fleshed out, actually, than an Endless Runner. Let's take the Crazy Taxi or Sonic Endless Runners, because I had those on my phone, and I played those.
Bronze reward.
Apparently, I didn't do that good. Probably because I accidentally skipped that fight. I only got the bronze out of that. Compared to some other Endless Runners, on the surface, it's got a lot more to it. More beautiful. The art is actually pretty good. The music is pretty good. I tend to not listen to games musics on my phone when I do play a game on there. But so far this isn't atrocious. It just has some issues with it, which I don't think is a uncommon thing nowadays. Some games just have issues with it. In the beautiful world that we live in now, this is going to kind of sound egregious, but it could just be patched out, right? Not a day one patch, mind you, like some other games that did not work this past fall and had to get day one patched just to function. But, you know, if something is in the game that people don't like, okay, that chest just hurt me. What? It can be patched out. Some of this stuff can get fixed or altered. The price can get lowered, or maybe a sale pops up, right? If it popped up on sale, damn it, that's the wrong button, for like 99 cents, I might even buy a costume, right? Like 99 cents, that's totally impulse buy territory. I totally did it with Family Guy Quest for Stuff. I totally spent like 20 bucks in that game so far. Probably more than I should have, but fuck it, I did, right? And I had fun with it. This is just something different in the world of PC gaming and even in mobile gaming. Like, this is something totally different. It's using different systems. Okay, so I just press the buttons that it tells me to. That's kind of cool. That whole press these buttons and we're gonna do something flashy. It's like quick time eventy, but it looks flashy enough. So I've taken too much damage. I'm totally not going to get gold on this. Totally not going to get gold. I might get silver. That would be cool. Bronze would be bullshit though. Okay, yeah, I got silver.
Silver reward.
So yeah, it's still the tropes of free-to-play, and especially more mobile free-to-play. Well, the stuff just dropped on the map, and then it picks up into like their inventory, but there's no energy system, which I hate. If this game had an energy system, I probably wouldn't even be making this video. It wouldn't even be on my radar. I hate energy systems. Those are like early free-to-play / mobile gaming bullshit. Just let me play my game. But the gold and the experience kind of drops and collects mobile-ishy, if that's even a word. So, I'm half and half on this. I like it. It looks pleasing. It sounds pleasing. It does something different in a genre that's already established. That's why I there's never truly a new thought in the world anymore. There's so many people doing so many things, and it's all out there on the internet that chances are somebody elsewhere, maybe across the world, has thought of it or developed something that may not even be on your radar and you may not even know exists, but it's probably out there. Endless Runners are definitely out there, but I think this game on the Endless Runner scale is definitely the better of any of them that I've played, and I've played quite a few of them. They're out there, they're free, they're easy to download and then just like pick up, and then if I hate it, just delete it. Easy come, easy go, right? So I don't hate it, but I don't know if I would say, oh, this is the game that you got to get, like, you got to download Steam and create an account for. Like, no way in hell is this game a quote-unquote system seller, even though it's on PC. It's no Steam seller, right? There are plenty of other games that you should be looking out for, especially if you want an RPG game or free-to-play game. Those games are respectively done better elsewhere. But if you want to come to something a little bit different that's free to play, I've played some of my games. I'm a little burnt out. I don't really know what to play, where I'm just having an odd day. I get those days. I don't know what to play. I'm going back and forth between games. I play 5 minutes of one game, 10 minutes of another game, and then I watch a video for a couple minutes, and then I'm just I don't know what the hell to do. But this is kind of like that fill the void for 20 minutes of just something to do. Totally fills that void really well. And then if you want to delve deeper into it, it seems like it can hold your attention for a couple of hours if you just want to kind of get into it a little bit more, which is cool. I'm not going to pull an RNG. I'm not going to give it a weird rating system. I'm going to go ahead and just give this a different one. If you want to play it, just play it. Got a couple of issues, but overall it's fun. It's a fun, good 20 to 40 minutes if you just want to kill some time. And I don't think this is on phones or tablets. I think this is just PC. But give it a try. It's free to play on Steam. It's called Running Shadow. If you want to try it, it's a couple of 100 megabytes. Give it 5-10 minutes of your time. If it's something that you don't want to play anymore or you don't think you'll shut it off. But it's giving me enough reward pops and enough achievement pops. Can't see them because I have Steam in-game off, but it's giving me enough achievement pops and reward pops and flashing colors that I'd probably play it for a little while longer and see how it goes. So thank you guys very much for watching this video. If you liked it, please thumbs it up, share it with your friends. Download Running Shadow if you liked it. I'm kind of 65% on it. I'm good. I guess I just said I wouldn't give it a rating, and I guess that kind of is a rating. Whoops. But anyways, if you like this video, please thumbs it up, send it to your friends. Thumbs up. And comment. Send me a comment. Tell me if you hate mobile gaming. Tell me if you hate free-to-play gaming. Chances are you're going to call me some sort of expletive in the comments if you're that kind of person. If you are, send me those comments, I guess. I'll probably just delete it, so I don't really give a shit. But if you think that this is a different take on a game on the Endless Runner, let me know. I think it is, personally. Nintendo kind of is the master at that. Platformers, I'm fairly certain existed before Mario, or maybe they didn't. They might have in arcades, but they totally refined that and brought it to the masses and made it more accessible. And I'm not saying that this company is pulling a Nintendo. By no means is this company a Nintendo, but they are taking an established format and kind of making it a little bit more, adding more to it, melding more systems and making it something that is a little bit more eye-pleasing as well. It sounds a little bit, this glitch that's happening keeps catching my eye though. That's weird. Anyways, guys, until next time, play more games, and I'll see you then. Have a good day.